So Pokemon Pearl is a pretty good game, I guess. There's a lot to discuss, and let's start with the story. So the whole plot of Pokemon Shining Pearl is good. Nothing new as far as the main story. It's the same as the original DS game from 2006 or 2007. You play as a young new trainer and unattended 10-year-old with your rival, and both of you enter some tall grass and are ambushed by wild Pokemon. And now you get to pick your starter. Your choices are Son Wukong, Napoleon Penguin, and World Tortoise. So, in Pokemon Shining Pearl, players get to explore a new region, defeat gym leaders, catch a plethora of new Pokemon, and eventually become the new... Oh yeah, and defeat the evil team and catch the box legendary, destroying your PC forever. Alright, so let us talk about the things that I guess I could say that are good about the new Pokemon Shining Pearl game. So one thing that you get to do in this game is you finally get to walk with your starter out in the open world. That is something that fans of the Pokemon series have been yearning for since the Johto days. And it's actually pretty cool. Now, personally, I actually don't know when this occurs. I don't know how you can actually do this or whatever. Alright, so actually, awesome thing that I just found out while playing the game later on is that you can actually walk with any of your Pokemon in your party, which is so awesome, dude. After you become the new champion, you actually get to unlock the ability to walk with any of your Pokemon. So unfortunately, you do have to, beat the initial base game story to be able to, walk with your favorite Pokemon, which is a bit of a downer, but honestly not that bad of a thing. Okay, to be real, the underground is like pretty much my favorite part of playing Pokemon Shining Pearl. I love how new the underground exploration felt initially, though it does feel a little repetitive after a while. Pokemon Shining Pearl also brings back the underground. My favorite thing about the underground is the new open rooms inhabited with type-oriented Pokemon. The cool thing that they added here is the nostalgia of mining with the mallet and chisel hit hard. Besides finding a plethora of cool objects and trinkets, you can also find fossils to be revived in the Orberg Mining Museum in Orberg City. Pokemon found in the underground openings are around the level gap of the Pokemon in your team. This makes grinding for experience more convenient. For example, I was searching for a new grass type and found one that was higher level than the grass type that I had already caught earlier in the game. Instant team member. From my experience, Skorupi, the scorpion bug Pokemon, and Geodude, the rock with arms, are abundant underground. Every now and then you may find a rare Pokemon like Houndoom or even Gabite or Gibble. The underground is great. Plocha. Let's talk about some cons or some general negative things about Pokemon Shining Pearl. So the game actually plays very, very beautifully, so there's not much for me to actually complain about, but I do notice some things that I guess might hinder some players. So the first thing is that just like the original Diamond and Pearl games, Pokemon Shining Pearl and I assume Brilliant Diamond play pretty slow. Yeah, the walking animations are slow, and so are the battle animations. It takes a couple of seconds just to be able to run from a battle that I don't even want. Granted, you can turn these settings off in the game settings, but for the full experience of the game, I decided to leave them on. Now then, the slow pace of the game can be resolved in one of three main ways. The first is once you get the running shoes towards the beginning of the game. The second is after you help with the Turn the City and you get to help the bike shop owner. After assisting the bike shop owner with Team Galactic and their nonsense, you also have to speak with Cynthia, and after then you get access to a bicycle which you get to use for the rest of the game. And this really does help traversing the landscape way faster by like a lot. So the third and I think most fun way that you get to speed up the gameplay of Pokemon Pearl is with Surf or also with Fly. Yes, In previous Pokemon generations, you had to actually have an HM slave or a dedicated move slot for one of your Pokemon in order to use HMs. In Pokemon Shining Pearl and Brilliant Diamond, the Pokemon, you don't actually need to waste a move slot because you can just summon a Pokemon to come and give you a ride, or to break a rock, or to cut a tree down, or to do whatever it is that you previously needed an HM slot or HM slave for. So, going back to some negatives about the game, one that I definitely have to point out for any fans of Pokemon is that there is no national dex to my knowledge. So pretty much any Pokemon that didn't exist up to Generation 4, you will not be finding unless there's some sort of Nintendo update or update of some kind, because the company that created the game wanted to keep the game as true to the originals as possible. And so therefore, yeah, you're pretty much only stuck with every Pokemon that was able to be obtained from Generation 1 to Generation 4. Now then, I'm pretty sure that with the release of Pokemon Arceus within the next coming weeks, and with any future updates to the Nintendo Switch console, that this might be remedied. However, as of now, one definite con to Pokemon Shining Pearl is that there are no newer Pokemon. So unfortunately, you will not be able to battle Cynthia with a Greninja. Sirelaw gives Pokemon Shining Pearl his seal of approval of 8.5 out of 10. This game is amazing, and as a longtime Pokemon fan, I highly do recommend it to anyone who's a fan of the series, especially anyone who's a fan of the 4th generation games. Well, that's about it for this review, and let me know, what are your thoughts on Pokemon Shining Pearl? Did you get the game? Did you like it? Did you not like it? What are some things that you liked and disliked about the game? Let me know in the comment section below. And also, hit the like button if you like this video, and also, why not subscribe for more content in the future? Until later, baka!